great new app myself and Karthik have developed, and we're launching on August 31st with a real powerful twist on the whole concept of user interaction, surveys and list building. So this is the dashboard once you log in, and along the top we've got standard options for creating a survey, managing clients, because there's a pro sort of white label version of this where people can rebrand it for themselves. We've got the API integration for autoresponders, GoToWebinar, etc. Now we've got a stats panel here. So to give you a demo, I'm just going to go and create a survey. You can do it here or here. So I'm just going to click create new survey, and it loads up our wizard. So we give it a name, and you'll see a little checkbox here saying choose questions from bank. So we've assessed loads of different existing surveys and build up a big bank of ready to go questions for all different types of businesses that are proven to increase response rate and give more meaningful answers. So if you check that, your users or you can use those questions then to build out the survey. So it speeds the whole thing up. We just click the green button now to go on, and this is the main dashboard here. We've got all these templates. There's going to be a lot more templates in here by the time this launches. So I'll just pick one of these at random. Pick this one. So you pick your template, and then you get into the actual builder part itself. On the left hand side here we've got 18 different types of question, from all the standard ones like single choice, drop down, text box, right down to things like putting in a YouTube video with a comment, vote up and vote down, smiley faces, calendar, loads and loads of different responses. So these are all in here. And on the right hand side we've got the welcome page, we've got the question page 1, a thank you page, and a disqualify page. This shows for people who aren't able to see your survey, and we can talk more about that later. By default, survey page 1 is turned on, so that means if they go to the survey they immediately get into the questions, and you can I'll show you that in a second. You can turn off and on the welcome page. So welcome page would just set the tone for the survey. I'm just going to turn that on to give you a demo of it, and we click edit. This builds up our loads up our WYSIWYG editor, so it's got some default text here, and they can just edit it like so, whatever you want. And it's all straightforward. They can add images, you can add video, they can edit the source. Really powerful. Everything is there. They can customize the background, they can set it to be a solid color, they can set the background then to apply for all different pages. We have overlay settings here, so you can turn overlay on and off. You can set up the background images for that, and the patterns. We can customize the button settings, button color, the button icon, as you can see. The font family, the icon position, the left or right, and voice settings, which is cool. If you turn this on, then using the API we have, it's going to play an audio of the actual text here, so that's all pretty cool. So we'll save that, and now we can proceed. So that's your welcome page setup. Now for an actual survey, you're going to want to build in some questions. Now your JV account, when you log in, you can test this out yourself. I'm not going to go through every single question here because it'll take ages. I just want to get the overall idea through here for you and give you a demo. So just drag in a question. So that's a single choice question. Once you drag it in, it loads it up here. So it's got default options and values, so that's straightforward. You can add more options if you want. You can sort out the alignment. You can add images instead. You upload each image then. You can see this is well beyond any survey app you might have seen before. It really is very powerful and hugely customizable. You can add in an image or video which will appear above the survey, so you can, it could be a video of you saying something, then the answer down below, so it'll really help with engagement. You can make it mandatory or not, and again you can turn on the text to speech, so that's cool. We'll just save that, leave it with the default ones. So let's say you want to add another page with another question now, just like add page, it adds it here. This one could be a yes/no question, and again we'll just leave it as the default values, and it's got all the same sort of stuff as before. Once you log into your JV account, you'll see each one of these different question types has its own unique setup and types of answers, so that's something you can control really in great detail, and you can split test. And the beauty of this is once people answer a certain way, it funnels them through, and using our logic system, it can send them to different questions based on their previous answer, and it can opt them in to a specific list. So that's where the real power for this is. It's to get segmented, targeted lists built from kind of a generic flow of traffic, say from Facebook ads. So if you wanted to have segmented list by age, by interest, by gender, by location, and run a Facebook ad for each one of those, it's going to cost a lot of money, it's going to take a long time, but with this app, with Social Surveys, you can run a more generic ad for a wider, broader audience, and then drill that down really, really to the fine level with your questions. Okay, so I'll just leave those two demos there now. We'll move on to the next step. So this is the logic part. This is one of my favorite parts of the app. What you do is you select your question. So that's one of the ones I've set up, and you select where the response is equal to, is not equal to, if they don't answer, or if they've said anything at all. So I'm going to say if it's equal to, and that's option 1, take them to the thank you page. So that could be take them to survey page 3, which could be a new question. It could be take them to the disqualification page saying, oh, you opted out, or you clicked no, so you don't want to complete it, etc. And you just click. For the thank you page, actually, you can send them to a specific URL at that stage. So let's say it was for a competition entry. Click yes if you want to enter this, or if you want to download this bonus. And then on the URL, you could have retargeting. There's also retargeting codes built into the survey as well. You can send them a file or a video. So we just save the logic there. And then it appears down here, so you can edit that as well. Just click edit again. So I'm going to set this one to send them to just a demo. And we update the logic. I want to add a new one. If they select the other option, it's going to send them to another URL. So we'll say just these random sites to give you the idea. But I'm sure you can imagine and see all of the different marketing possibilities, even for yourselves as internet marketers, but also for the customers and things you want to sell us to. There's stuff for every type of market, for offline marketers, people doing physical products, people just list building, all kinds of things. So we save that logic. Now we want to publish our app. The beauty of this as well is, of course, not only is it a web-based app, it's also fully responsive, so it works on mobile, it works on Facebook pages, and we've got all these different options to publish directly to those places, as you see here. So you can just get your survey URL, you can install it on Facebook, just click like that and it'll install it on your page, on a page tab. You can launch it as a pop-up, so it'll appear as a pop-up on a site, just a standard modal window. You can launch it as a widget, so it'll appear down the bottom right here, or you can actually position it in different areas, like so, any corner really, and it's going to appear like those live chat sort of things. And it's very easy to embed, just add one bit of code, and you can also embed it in an iframe. So this lets you add it very easily to a WordPress site or whatever you want. So all very good. I'm just going to show you a live demo here for the web-based one, just to give you an idea. Here's how it loads up now in the front end. Again, all generic content I've got in there. So what's going to happen now is it has got the percentage of how long is left at the top. I'm going to pick one of these options, and depending on whatever option I pick, it's going to take me to one of the sites that I set up in the set. And there is one other very cool feature. It's actually one of the main features I almost forgot to mention. If one of your customers who's setting up the survey chooses comment box, and we go into that, we have this really, really cool option here called voice record. When this is turned on and a user does the survey, there'll be a little button that'll appear there. We'll just save it here now. And they can actually record a voice message either on their phone or via their microphone or their headset. I'll just show you in the front end. And that voice message, up to 15 seconds long, then gets left in their dashboard. So you can imagine how powerful that would be for an offline business, for example, to get feedback, or even for some kind of a funny viral contest where people have to record something funny. Loads and loads of ideas for that there, and it's one of the key features in the app, so hopefully you like it. And you can see here how that looks in the actual survey. They get the little audio icon. They click that, and then they can just click here to record the audio. They get a little headset message up here, or a little browser alert. It's just off screen here, which tells them what device is going to record it for them. So that's hugely powerful. No other survey tool has anything like that, and that alone is a big selling point. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you like what you see. Be sure to check out your JV account in detail. There's a lot more features and a lot of cool stuff you can do with this app. I don't want to take up too much of your time with the video. So.
Boogie woogie woogie.
You gotta feel it. It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Ooh, it's shaking. It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.
Chicken little somebody, she's a puppet like a chicka chicka chicka. She got the boogie. Now you can't hold it. It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie.